Genndy, such an honor to meet you.
Thank you.
First, thank you so much for everything you have delivered. Yes, huge Dexter's Lab fan, kid of the 90s here. Everything you've done, part of my childhood and adulthood as well. Fix feels wildly different from your past work in both, tone and subject matter, yet still has your signature energy. And I absolutely love the 2D animation, something I truly miss. And so I wanted to ask you, was there any sequences in Fix that push your animation team into completely new territory?
I mean, I think the animators that we used, interestingly, were very classic. And some of them worked at Disney, some of them worked on Roger Rabbit. So for them to work with this subject matter, right, was mind-blowing for them because they never have, right? It's usually for family audiences or kid audiences. So they were able to do stuff that they've never really done before, right? So I think, and to do this kind of more broad, high energy was different and with a lot of funny drawings, right? And so I think they loved it, right? Like, it's funny, in the beginning of recruiting the animators, some animators said no, like this isn't just not their thing for whatever reason. But the ones that we got really embraced it, and they just they just went to town. So it was great.
Yeah, and I think 2D animation was the perfect choice for this. In your opinion, what's the biggest misconception people still have about adult animation?
Well, that it from an animation point of view, I think people think that it has to be drawn bad or very subversive to be adult. Otherwise, it's a kid cartoon, which I think isn't right at all. I think anything can be an adult cartoon. It doesn't matter. It's just the subject matter. You know what I mean? And so you can have a kid in an R-rated thing easily enough, right? So, so I think that's the misconception, is that animation isn't for kids. And we're still under that stigma. After everything, after South Park, Simpsons, Family Guy, everything, there's still a stigma to a lot of people that, yeah, it's for kids. And I think we're slowly growing out of it, but we still have a long way to go. And this is a big jump for anybody who tunes in.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a kid watching many of those shows anyway. So, how do you decide when a project should feel like timeless versus when it should embrace the moment it's made in?
I'm always about the timeless. I think just for my own taste of humor, I love character humor versus pop culture humor, right? And so for me, like Dumb and Dumber is a perfect movie in a way for as far as R-rated comedy goes, and it's got amazing, hilarious characters, and it's got a ton of jokes, some character jokes, some more audacious type jokes, and so that's the thing. I don't think I'll ever make something in my career that is in the moment and making fun of handling a subject that's only the now. Obviously, historically, I would love to do anything historical. I love history. But yeah, that's kind of just my sensibility.
Lastly, if you could fix one thing about the animation industry now, what would it be?
If I could fix something?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big question. I think the passion to do IP, or the necessity to do IP, I think, is overblown. If you look through animation history and even film history, the things that are most successful isn't a remake or a redo, but it's original. Toy Story, all these things, that's what you want. And I think we're so hyper-focused on IP because there's a big nostalgia thing, obviously, right? And it is successful, and that's what is terrible about it. At the same time, I think something original, there was no Star Wars before Star Wars, you know what I mean? And looking at that, why can't we, it'll take maybe somebody doing it 10 times to maybe get one, but that potential is huge. You'll never get it from a remake or anything like that.
I love original concepts. I love Fix. Genndy, thank you so much for your time. I hope this is just the first of many conversations we get to have, and until next time.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.